State of matter. What is state of matter? State of matter is a form in which object in the universe can exist into. Basically, we have three forms of matter. We have first a solid. We have two, which is liquid. Then the last one, which is gas. These are the three forms of matter or states of matter. But recently, we have the fourth one, which they said is plasma. But in our level, we will be dealing with the first three. So when you say state of matter, as we see, is a form in which object in the universe can exist. Object in the universe, anything that you see is either it must be solid, liquid, or gas. It cannot escape these three. Or the last one, which is 4. So it cannot escape these 4. This thing can be solid, liquid, and gas. And most of the things in the universe can exist in these three or these first three forms, especially in organics object like water. For me to explain this better, let me use water. When we say solid, solid is something that is hard, that has fixed volume, or that has all of them. Yes, some of them has fixed volume. When it's a solid, solid is something that is hard, which has definite shape and size and dimension. So when we say shape, we mean dimension. So it has definite shape. When it comes to liquid, liquid is anything that has fixed volume but indefinite shape. It can always take the shape of the container. For example, let me say this is solid. If it is solid, let's say metal, and you put this metal into a container, let's say plastic bag, the shape will still remain square. But in case of liquid, when you put liquid inside container like this, the liquid will continue to be as the shape of the container. When you change the container into container that is somehow with sharp edges, it still maintain the shape of this container. So liquid has no fixed shape. Finally, gas has no fixed volume because you can compress it, but these two cannot be compressed. They are incompressible. But gas is compressible, that's why it has no definite shape. It also takes the shape of the container, but it's incompressible. So these are the forms of gas. So let's give example of substance that can exist into all these three forms. So examples, we have water. Water is a very good example of this because water can exist as solid in form of ice. Then when you heat ice, the ice will melt. When you heat further, this water or this melting now, it turns the ice into water. If you heat again, it will make it gas, which is steam. So let me write steam, which is what? Steam. So we have three different forms of water. We have ice, we have the water after the ice melt. After the ice melted, we will get water. Then we have steam if you heat the water. And still you can go back from the steam. When this steam is cooled down, it would condense into water. Then from water, when you put the water in refrigerator and you make the temperature very low to 0 degrees Celsius, then you will have ice. So now you have reversible form, or you will have a reversible substance, or you have substance that can exist in all these forms of or states of matter, and is reversible. So if we consider something that's called physical change, this is good example of physical change. Physical change is a change where the change can be easily reversed. You can reverse it easily. So this is physical change. You change it from ice, water, and steam. That means depending on what you have for, or the requirement for the change, but I can give you water in form of ice, or I can give you water in form of steam. All of them are water, but the mode of making it to become to change from one state to another state may require energy. What is energy? Is the heat you need to melt this ice to water, and still heat you need heat to take this water into ice form. This is very important in many cases or in many places, so that you can have what you want, because people use this principle to make ice. For example, they just use water to make ice, so that they will use the ice to cool something else. So this is very important. So not that you need energy for transfer or for changing the form from one to the next. And if you are going towards steam, you need to increase energy. And if you are going backward, or if you are returning back to ice, you need to remove the energy that produce these forms. So for hope this one is this example is clear. And if you want to understand more, please you can go and browse different example where you can have the effect of energy in state of matter. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed class. If you do so, please like, share, and comment. As always, on Science School, we are always wish you the very best.